This is Behind the Kit.
All right, good evening, everyone. This is Doug Meola. You're listening to Behind the Kit. Hope that everyone's having a great day today. Looking forward to another great show tonight. Joe has some awesome drummers lined up, so it's going to be another awesome night of drums and drumming for sure. Tonight on Behind the Kit, we're going to talk a little bit about bass drum pedals. We've had a number of drummers questioning foot techniques, working on speed, control, strength, and using overall proper technique with their foot or feet. Of course, like everything in drumming, we have to adopt the techniques that we feel most comfortable with, that work for us personally, and we have to consider what is applicable to what we are trying to achieve in our drumming. Some techniques that we incorporate are absolute because they deal with the simple physics, the mechanics of the pedals, as well as how our bodies work. Other techniques are more personal based on what our intended outcome with our bass drum pedal footwork is. When you approach foot technique, you also have to consider and understand the type of bass drum pedal that you are using and how they are designed and made. Of course, most drummers can sit down and play on any drum kit with some success, but as we all know, our gear and how we use it is as personal and unique as each of us are as individual players. We all use different sizes and types of drumsticks based on our needs, our comfort, and our preferences. We have to think about the same logic with our bass drum pedal choices. If you're working on your foot technique with like a traditional cam and drive system pedal, and then you move to a direct drive pedal, you will experience a huge difference, obviously, in the pedal response, playability, the control, and what you're able to do with it. Every year there seems to be more and more options and choices for us when it comes to bass drum pedals and drum gear in general. Single pedals, double pedals, chain drives, direct drives, belt drives, double chain drives, cams, sprockets, long boards, short boards, spring tension adjustments, beater choices, foot plates. We have so many things to consider when choosing the bass drum pedal that will work best for us. Of course, there are no best bass drum pedals out there. There are only the best bass drum pedals for you and I, based on what we like and our preferences as drummers. We should never choose a pedal because our favorite drummer uses it, or because our friend that's a drummer or someone that you know told us, hey, get pedal X, Y, or Z. A drummer that plays speed metal might use a direct drive pedal, whereas a drummer who plays jazz may use a belt or a strap-driven pedal. And they're both right, because they're choosing the pedal that works best for their needs and their preferences. We have to choose what works best for us based on our own playing style, our needs, and what feels like a fit for us and our preferences. Doing your research and gathering information, getting input from other drummers, trusted educators that you know, reading unbiased reviews of different pedals will give us all a good starting point in figuring out and narrowing down what choices we have and what we may want to check out. Of course, the most important thing is to go out, check out how the various pedals are designed and made, their features and benefits, and of course play them for ourselves to find out how the pedal feels and if it works for our needs. Next week, I'm going to get into more of the details of the various bass drum pedal types, the options, and how they are designed and made to function. Once again, this is Doug Meola. Thanks so much for joining me tonight on Around the Kit. You can find me on Facebook at Doug Meola's Drum Spot or at my website, dougmeola.com. I hope that you enjoy the rest of tonight's show. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week on Behind the Kit. Take care.